President-elect Donald Trump has effectively closed the United States southern border through a groundbreaking agreement with Mexico, leveraging economic pressure to halt migrant caravans and drug trafficking. The dramatic diplomatic breakthrough emerges from Trump's bold threat to impose substantial tariffs on Mexican goods if migration issues remained unresolved. According to recent reports, Trump successfully negotiated Mexico's commitment to stop migrant flows and curtail drug infiltration into the United States. Mexico's newly elected President Claudia Sheinbaum has reportedly agreed to implement stringent measures preventing migrants from traversing her country's territories en route to the U.S. border. The agreement represents a significant diplomatic victory for Trump, who has consistently prioritized border security as a critical national issue. Trump's strategy of using economic leverage, threatening 25% tariffs on Mexican imports, proved remarkably effective in compelling Mexico to take decisive action. Mexico's potential economic consequences played a crucial role in compelling governmental cooperation. The threat of substantial tariffs would have devastated Mexico's export-driven economy, creating immense pressure to reach a comprehensive migration management agreement. Key components of the negotiated settlement include Mexico's commitment to actively prevent migrant caravans from traveling northward and developing comprehensive strategies to interrupt drug trafficking routes. Particularly significant is the focus on stopping fentanyl importation, which has devastated American communities through unprecedented overdose rates. This diplomatic maneuver demonstrates Trump's trademark negotiation approach, combining economic pressure with clear, unambiguous demands. By presenting Mexico with a stark choice between economic cooperation or substantial financial penalties, Trump has effectively reshaped migration management strategies between the two nations. The implementation of this agreement reveals a multifaceted approach to border security and migration control. Mexico will deploy enhanced border patrol units along its southern and northern borders, creating a comprehensive containment strategy. These units will be specifically trained to identify and intercept migrant caravans, using advanced tracking technologies and intelligence-gathering methods. Moreover, the agreement introduces a sophisticated tracking system for potential migrants. Mexican authorities will establish sophisticated digital registration processes at key transit points, allowing real-time monitoring of population movements. This system will enable immediate intervention and redirection of unauthorized migration attempts. Economic incentives play a crucial role in the agreement's effectiveness. The United States has proposed targeted economic development programs for Mexican border regions aimed at creating local employment opportunities and reducing the economic motivations for migration. These programs include infrastructure investments, job training initiatives, and small business development grants. Drug interdiction becomes another critical component of the negotiated strategy. Joint US-Mexico task forces will be established, focusing specifically on disrupting fentanyl trafficking networks. These specialized units will leverage advanced surveillance technologies, financial tracking systems, and cross-border intelligence sharing to systematically dismantle drug smuggling operations. The humanitarian dimensions of the agreement receive careful consideration. Both nations have committed to establishing comprehensive refugee screening centers, ensuring that legitimate asylum seekers receive proper legal representation and fair evaluation. These centers will provide medical screening, legal counseling, and temporary humanitarian support for individuals seeking international protection. International observers will closely monitor the agreement's implementation, watching for potential human rights impacts and compliance with international migration protocols. The approach represents a novel diplomatic strategy that balances national security concerns with humanitarian considerations. For Mexican leadership, the agreement reflects a pragmatic approach to managing complex international relationships. By demonstrating flexibility and strategic thinking, Mexico positions itself as a collaborative partner in addressing regional migration challenges. As details continue to emerge, The full scope and long-term implications of this migration management strategy remain to be seen. What is clear, however, is that Trump has achieved a significant diplomatic milestone in addressing one of the most complex and contentious issues in U.S. international relations.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy. Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you wanna be? I said, young man, you can make real your dreams, but you got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, I was once in your shoes. I said,